This is Letter to Sons. I'm Doug Keating. Congratulations, you are going to Europe this year, 2024. The best news ever, you have 2 weeks for your vacation. In the last video, I shared 5 large European countries that are perfect for a 2-week vacation. In this video, we're gonna go small. I'm gonna talk about 5 small European countries that are perfect for a 2-week vacation. Let me kick off by answering the question, who should watch this video? I've designed this content specifically for North Americans who are looking to spend 2 weeks, that is 8 to 14 days, in a small country in Europe. I'll say it again in this video. If you already live in Europe, this content is probably not going to be very useful. Here are the 3 criteria I used to create this list. First, I have to have visited the country within the last decade. For example, Switzerland is not in this video, even though it is a country I love. I just haven't been there in over a decade. Second, the country cannot be a micro country. There's several in Europe that are worth visiting, like Vatican City and Monaco. They're not on this list. And third, none of these countries can be in the top 10 largest countries of Europe. In case you're wondering how to spend the 2 weeks in a single country, here is a sample schedule for week 1. We're gonna fly over on Friday night, land in City 1, spend 3 days there with a day trip, then move to City 2, same thing, 3 days with a day trip. That Friday, we're gonna move on to location 3. Here's what week 2 could look like. We're gonna pick up the pace, spending only 2 days in location 3, 4, and 5. On Friday, we're gonna fly back to the States, which gives us 2 days over the weekend to recover. 1 for jet lag and the other to edit and post all our pictures to make our friends jealous. Let's dive into the options. I will not talk in detail about each country. I have separate videos for that. Option number 1, Portugal. There's a reason it's number 1 on the list. Portugal is awesome. Kim and I took the kids there a few years ago and had a wonderful time in this picturesque country. Beautiful coastline, beaches, great seafood, excellent sights, surprisingly good infrastructure. If you've never been to Portugal, go. Option number 2, Austria. Surrounded by the Alps, Austria is a beautiful country. The 3 most popular cities are Vienna, Salzburg, Mozart's hometown, and Innsbruck. There's also alpine villages like here, Hallstatt, scattered throughout the country. If you enjoy being outside and natural beauty, Austria is a perfect fit. Option number 3, Belgium. I feel like this country doesn't get a fair shake with many Americans as far as visiting there. The capital city, Brussels, is wonderful. Bruges is one of the best medieval towns in all of Europe. And you've got the beer. If you are a beer lover, go to Belgium. Oh yeah, they've got waffles and chocolate and mussels. Oh my. Option number 4, Ireland. A popular destination for many Americans since it's pretty easy to get to Dublin from the States. It's got beautiful landscapes, wonderful sights, and the Guinness, my goodness. I will confess I've only been to Dublin. I'll talk a little bit about this later. I really want to explore more of this wonderful country. Option number 5, the Netherlands. Many Americans go to Amsterdam and stop there, which is a mistake. Explore the rest of this country. It is beautiful. You got the windmill, the tulips. Kim and I went there, spent a week, and had an easy time getting around, exploring all the sites. Let's shift gears and talk about one thing you may not like about spending 2 weeks in a single small European country. And that is, you may get tired of the culture. A good example is pictured here. Food in the Netherlands, not the best. Look at this. Pickled herring, fun to eat once, but man, I surely would not eat more of that. If you have children and they do not like the country you're in, that would be bad and ruin your vacation because you're kind of stuck. My main recommendation, if you're gonna commit to 2 weeks in a single small European country, go there first for a shorter period to make sure you love it before committing to 2 weeks. Or You could pair it with another country, spend 1 week in one, the other week in the second country. With that thought in mind, let's talk about 5 different combinations of a small with a large European country. For each of these countries are geographically next to each other, which makes getting between the two of them pretty easy. Starting from the top, Portugal pairs perfectly with Spain. Number 2, Austria is right next door to Italy, just head south. Number 3, Belgium is next to France. Those two pair really well. Ireland, you've got the rest of the UK you could visit. And when it comes to the Netherlands, just slip across the border into Germany and finish your vacation there. Let me finish this video on a personal note, answering the question, where do I want to get back to soon? Easy answer for me, it's Ireland. I'm eager to explore the Emerald Island more. Seeing the sights, drinking a dram or two of whiskey, talking to the locals, listening to some great music, and of course, imbibing in a Guinness or two.